What's good, homies? Welcome back to another episode in our West Tigers rebuild series. We are in the first week of the finals, and it's pretty much a do or die from here on out. As we take a look at the ladder here and where we finished for the season, we just missed out of the top 4, tied off the Sharks at 34 points, and we're coming into this game riding a 4-match winning streak. As for our opponent today, it's the Newcastle Knights, who we've been owning all season. The first time we played was way back in round 7, where we defeated them 28 points to 6, and the more recent game was in round 23 where we beat them 24 points to 12. So obviously we came into this game fairly confident in our ability to get the job done once again. Now if we take a quick look at the fixtures for the finals, the winner of this game will get to play the loser of the Cowboys and the Sharks. As we jump into the game, starting off with Elijah Taylor, taking a head up, getting wrapped up just outside their 40. Second tackle, we go to this left side, and it's going to be Jamal Idris getting pulled down just beyond their 40 now. Another short ball, just a couple of short passes. Taylor breaks through the line looking for support, and it's Luke Brooks looming up. He's going to score the first try of the game off a nice little run by Elijah Taylor. As we take another look on the replay here, and it was just a nice short ball by Chris McQueen. Taylor fends off Bureau, 1-on-1 of Ponga, draws and passes, and a nice little dive to finish by Luke Brooks. Some dope support play once again on display as we slot the 2 points, and we're going to go up by 6, 10 minutes into the game. Alright, back in attack as we shift it to the right through Mazzolino. We pass inside to Reynolds, he goes out to Brooks, and Brooks just gets absolutely flattened there as we attack the short side. A little scoop from McCurrick, shifts it out to Sully, and Sully's going to get pulled down just outside their 40, or inside their 40. On the fourth, as we shift it once again, looking for a wide ball to Packer with the fend. We have players outside as we draw and pass it out to Jamal Idris, who's going to score our second try of the game. It kind of feels just like the last time we met the Knights. They were a little vulnerable in the middle, and that's pretty much what we're doing once again. As we take a look at the replay, and it's Russell Packer with the fend this time, which is kinda OP. Gets a nice little cutout ball out to Jamal Idris, and he just touches down for our second. As we set up to take the shot off Tui, slightly wider than the last. But once again, we're going to slot the extras, and we're going to go up by 2 converted tries. Alright, still on attack here. Almost 30 minutes into the game, as Packer bumps off one, and he gets wrapped up just inside our 30. On the second, we shift it out to our other front rower in Mazzolino, and he's pulled down still on the 30 there. Third tackle, as we attack the short side through McQueen. A beautiful draw and pass to Lolo, then we try and draw and pass once again, but it ends up being a shocking pass by Lolo. I think it ends up going forward, and it's going to be the Knights here with an attacking scrum on the halfway line. So off the scrum, they send it to Lamb, and Lamb just uncharacteristically takes it to the line. Those runs were pretty punishable before, but now you can kind of get away with smaller players running towards forwards. To be honest with you, I kind of miss the big hits. Not necessarily the frequency of the big hits, just the fact that you could really punish them for running their smaller blokes into the big forwards. As they go wide to Guerra here, who gets hit, and he continues to push forward past the try line and ends up grounding the ball here. They do send it up to the bunker as per usual just to check the grounding. I don't know why, it goes up as a no try, but as you can see here, he lands on his belly, ball touches the ground, and they're going to get their first try of the game. We're back with Hodko here to take a fairly easy kick, and he turns the 4 into 6 and gets them within a converted try. Alright, so we're still with the Knights here in attack, 7 to go before the break. As they shift it wide to Kalen Ponga, beautiful footwork, cuts inside Daniel Tupou. Tupou looking to recover, slows him down, and it's going to be Josh Reynolds there, saving the day. Thanks to an attempted ankle tap by Daniel Tupou, Kalen Ponga showing just how elusive he is. Almost scoring a 50-meter try as they quickly shift the ball here. It's still not over, we're still under pressure on our line. 5th and last. Knights on the attack. As they pass it to Lamb to Bura, and Bura puts up a bomb that's a little too deep, and it's easily fielded by Daniel Tupou, and that brings all the action in the first half to an end as we head into the break, leading the Knights 12 points to 6. So looking at the halftime stats here, it's actually been a pretty average half for us, completing 5 sets from 6, we've made 5 errors, given away 4 penalties, and we've missed 6 tackles. Alright, so back in the second half, we'll be starting off with the Knights in attack, as they send it wide to Guerra. He's going to get wrapped up in a one-on-one tackle by Chris McQueen. Just inside our 40, they go to Lamb, as they try and shift it out wide to Ken Seo, who gets pulled down on our 30 this time. They're still making some pretty decent meters, as Guerra takes another hit up and gets a little more post-contact meters as he gets pulled down just outside our 20. Fifth and last, they go to Lamb. Lamb sends it to the skies, and it's going to be Kalen Ponga with the bat back right into Jamie Bura's hands as they score their 3rd try of the game. Looking back at the replay here, it was Brock Lamb who put up the bomb. Kalen Ponga with the chase, one-on-one with Tupou, gets the jump over Tupou to bat it back, and Jamie Bura's there to receive the ball and ground it for their 2nd try. Alright, back with Hodkinson for another fairly simple kick. As expected, he adds the extras and ties the game up with both teams locked at 12 apiece. Alright, 57 minutes in, a nice little run here by Idris. Finally gets wrapped up, tries to get an offload away to Sue, and it's going to be Sue who gets pulled down just before halfway. On the first here, as we almost throw it forward, but we decide to take it up with McCurrick, and we actually make some pretty decent meters as we look to shift it to the left. Reynolds with the short ball, and it's going to be Nofo Oluma who gets pulled down. We're camped just outside their 20 as we send it to Tupou on the 3rd, easily gets through Bura's tackle, and we're going to score under the posts for another fairly simple try right through the middle. I mean, just take a look at how easy this was. Daniel Tupou running onto it, fends off Bura once again. Bura may be on the board for a try, but defensively he's been pretty trash so far. And also, Kalen Ponga was sitting in goal for some reason, as we take another easy kick from right in front and retake the lead. Alright, so after getting a penalty, we shoot for the touchline, and we're now inside their 20 with the full set up our sleeve. We send it to the left to Nangama. He sends it out to Nofo Oluma, and we almost get shoveled into touch, but he does well to stay in. On the 2nd here, as Reynolds links up with Idris, and he gets pulled down around a meter out from the try line. Again we send it to Reynolds, and it's another short ball, this time to McCurrick. Just making it look easy at this point, not too sure who he fended off, but it was some more weak defense in the middle. As Lalohair adds the extras, and we're going to go back up by 12. Alright, so we're inside the final 10 minutes with the game pretty much sealed. Russell Packer off the kickoff, powers through 2 defenders, he gets wrapped up outside our 20. On the first we go left, and it's Reynolds linking up with Nangama, who gets pulled down inside our 30. On the 2nd we go back to Reynolds, he finds McCurrick who pops a short ball to Tupou, he ends up getting forced backwards, still on our 30. As we go wide to Aloye, gets smashed in the tackle, loses the ball forward. It's been a while since we've seen that. A ball getting dislodged from a big hit. As they get the scrum feed here, Kalen Ponga with the footwork, gets around one defender and he gets pulled down outside our 20. Back to the right they go, at the back to Lamb. Lamb links up with Saifidi. And they've got 3 tackles up their sleeve, looking for pretty much a consolation try, as Anthony Tupou gets wrapped up outside our 10. 3rd tackle, a little inside ball to Kalen Ponga, who steps around one defender, and he gets held up in the tackle. Looking to chance their arm to the right. It's just going to be Hodkinson here, who tries to, I guess, power his way over the line, but he's going to get flipped on his back, as they send it up as a try. Of course they do. Of course the ref sends it up as a try. As you can see, he's obviously held up there. They get the red lights, and they're going to have one more tackle here up their sleeve. Seo just puts up a bomb, a pretty decent kick, as it gets batted back to Kalen Ponga, and he gets wrapped up for the final play of the game, and for the first time in Rugby League Live 4, we'll be heading to a semi-final. It was this time last season where we bowed out of the competition thanks to the Penrith Panthers. And I'm not too sure if they're in the finals this year, but I'd like to verse them at some point if we can. And I kind of want to end their finals hopes and dreams as we transition to the full-time match stats, taking a look at the man of the match and everything like that. Alright, so full-time here at Campbelltown Stadium, we defeat the Knights 24 points to 12. Russell Packer, the people's choice, gets a man of the match. As always, drop that like button for more Rugby League Live 4 content. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.